under the blessing, one of the ladies cried nearly all the time.
Yep.
Through the process.
Yep.
So she was dealing with that emotion.
Yeah, often we receive divine love, and divine love in itself, the reception of divine love, causes us to actually expose the emotion and be open emotionally. And so any emotions that are in error inside of us begin to just be expressed. So it's fine to do that. The issue is, if you're crying all the time about the same thing, then you are not finding the cause, and that's not very productive. So let's say I'm a person who's crying all the time because I'm alone and I haven't got a partner. I'm not dealing with the underlying causal emotion in that case. The underlying causal emotion is that I've created not having a partner because of an emotion inside of me that says, I don't want anybody close to me. And I'm not letting myself feel that. I'm just thinking that I do want somebody close to me, someone to love me. But inside of myself, I'm feeling I'm unlovable. And I don't want to feel that emotion. But my law of attraction has shown me already that I've created that. So right now, if I'm not with a partner and I want to be with one, the truth is that want to be is only here. It's not here. Because if it was here, you would already be with one. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah? So oftentimes what we do is we tell ourselves certain messages in here, but in here we have totally the opposite emotion. And a lot of times our addictions are a good indicator of what we're avoiding inside of ourselves. So I'm going along to the club, I want to meet some more women. I'll go along to another club and meet some more women or whatever. And I'm trying to meet different women because I want to find a woman that I want to spend the rest of life with, but I'm actually alone. All of that is just a waste of my time. What I need to do is firstly tune into the emotion that I feel inside of myself that causes me to repel women. And as soon as I do that, ironically, there'll be a lineup of women who want to be with me. And I'll be able to choose the one that I feel is most suitable. Does everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah? And that applies to all sorts of issues. You think about it, even in any relationship issues, quite often what happens is we'll have, you'll be on the opposite side of the room, and let's say I'm single, and I'm a single male, and opposite side of the room I see a lovely lady that I want to get to know. So I start walking towards her, right? So the first motive to walk towards her is one of desire, isn't it? Desire to get to know her. And that's pure, isn't it? Generally. So, although it might be driven by sexual desire, perhaps it might not be so purely. But generally it's pure. I want to get to know this person. So you take a walk towards her, but then what kicks in?
Fear of rejection.
Yeah. Like if I've got a feeling that I might get rejected, that's going to kick in now. Now is my desire pure anymore? No, because now it's being affected by a fear. And so I'm going to, do I want to do this, you know? And a lot of times we won't even get to making the steps towards that woman, would we? We would actually stop in being so much fear that we won't actually make the decision to get to know her at all. So, oftentimes we start out with a pure desire, but it triggers all of these underlying emotions that are in us that we've all kept under wraps, and all of a sudden are there. And what do we do then? We make a choice based on the emotions that are in error, rather than continuing to make a choice that are based on pure emotions. So, how am I going to deal with that? I would need to deal with the fact of potential rejection. So what I need to do is go back through my life and feel the things that I haven't felt where I have been rejected. The things that I shut down where